everyone. Welcome to another episode of In Conversation by Advisor Coach. Today in conversation, our guest is Mr. Manish Ranjan, Head Sales and Distribution with Groww Mutual Fund. Manish carries an extensive experience in sales and distribution in mutual funds with over 20 years and has practically worked across various markets in India. Manish has spent almost 20 years with Nippon India Mutual Fund across various markets in sales and distribution and has recently joined Groww Mutual Fund as their head of sales and distribution. Welcome, Manish, to In Conversation by Advisor Coach today.
Thank you, Suresh. It's my pleasure to be on your show. While I've been watching your show for a long time, it's my pleasure to be here today on the show.
Our pleasure as well. Thank you very much for taking out time. So, Manish, you recently joined Groww Mutual Fund with such experience of 20 years in sales and distribution across the country. So what are your thoughts and plans for Groww Mutual Fund?
So my primary focus is to leverage my 2 decades of experience in the MF industry that I have had over the last 20 years. I want to basically drive the growth and expansion at Groww Mutual Fund. And if you look at the change which is happening in the industry, I think Groww as a brand is well poised to capture this change of the landscape happening in the industry. And that's where I feel that we at Groww are in a right position to capture that change. So to my mind, if I look at the opportunity that I see today, there are 3 key pillars of the growth of industry. One, obviously, leveraging technology, because technology will play a very, very important role in this change, which all of us have seen over the last 4-5 years, post-COVID especially. And that's where Groww will play a very, very important role in terms of bringing the best tech-centric product for the partners, which will help the partner to grow the business. So first part that we are looking at when we're trying to build this business is basically develop a strong technology for the partner, bring innovation on multiple, let's say we are trying to build a platform that can help the partner to grow their business. So at Groww, we are trying to change the whole landscape of relationship between an AMC and distributor. We want to be the growth partner for our distributor. And in that process, we bring our expertise of technology, marketing, and distribution. That's the one core area that I want to drive. Second, we want to drive this, you need a right team on ground. So obviously, I'll be adding more sales team on ground who can in turn go and start meeting with the partner and start offering the technology and other support that we want to offer to our partner. So these are the 2 core areas. Obviously, the key important part in our business, while we'll build the platform for our MFD, we also want to build strategic relationship with all the key large institutional distributors like banks, like ND partners. So that's again something that we are working very strongly. And by default that we have been part of a tech system, I think we have a strong relationship with all the large tech or fintech partners. So broadly, these are core areas that I want to focus upon.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I think that's absolutely the right way to go ahead as well while creating the entire distribution platform. So recently, Groww Mutual Fund has launched this capability, a feature, which is digital KYC, re-KYC as well as modification, which distribution partners can utilize for their investors. Can you tell our viewers a bit more about it, please, in detail?
So if the point that I shared in my first question, the thought process that we are doing at Groww Mutual Fund is typically in terms of how can we be the growth partner for our MFDs. That's been the core. So everything we do at Groww Mutual Fund today, we are just thinking how can we add value to our MFDs. That's been the core.
Sure.
So in that process, when we started our journey, last month, we realized that there is a large scope for us to help our partners because KYC suddenly became a big challenge for industry post change of regulation. We started talking to a lot of partners and we could see a lot of hue and cry, a lot of people were just trying to figure out how to get this done. And we at Groww, because digital is our forte, we thought, let's go and create some enabler for our partner, which is in line with our thought process. So we created, in fact, we have redone our whole process that we used to follow at Groww and Groww Mutual Fund, and we have created a new KYC process. And the important part about this process, while I'll get in slightly detail, but one key aspect today, a lot of partners used to tell us that it's meant only for client of that particular AMC. So while this process is available today to a lot of partners, it's meant for certain segment of clients. They can't go do it for all the clients. We said, since we want to be growth partner, let's offer it to anyone, any client who is, let's say, dealing with a distributor, even if they are not investor with Groww Mutual Fund, they can come on this platform and they can do KYC or re-KYC for their customer.
Sure.
So that's the first part of it. Second, how to do it. A lot of people will obviously say, while it's there, how to do it. So we at Groww Mutual Fund, if you log in as a distributor, once you put your ARN number, you put your OTP will come, you log in the platform on the platform. On that platform, you'll have a process wherein you need to go and put the basic detail of customer, let's say PAN number, certain name, certain features. Once you do that, all the details you fill as a distributor. Once
Sure.
you have filled the detail, you can submit. There will be a link which will be triggered to your customer, and you can also copy that link and you can share it with your partner, investor. So basically, there are two ways to do it. One, you have filled all the details and then you share the link with your partner, or automatically a link will go to your customer. Now, once customer has received the link, they'll click on the link, and they will have to complete the process by filling some certain details.
Sure.
All I'll do, will share a link which kind of gives you complete clarity in terms of the various steps which are involved in doing that end-to-end process. We'll share one link in this program, in this video. Now, if you look at the background of this, I'll give some more background to this. When this whole process of KYC started, kind of a lot of investors, a lot of distributors used to come to us and tell us there are multiple ways, multiple issues. KYC verified, KYC on hold, KYC registered. So there are a lot of confusion. When we looked at the problem, we could figure out that the solution lies in giving one simple solution, which is Aadhaar-based authentication. That's where we could figure out that this could be the best seamless and efficient solution to our partner, who in turn can offer it to their customer.
That's right.
So that's what we have built.
Excellent. This is a wonderful process. And how long would this process take to complete for a distribution partner?
On an average, it will take not more than 10 minutes.
Oh, that's hardly any time to complete this with Aadhaar-based, KYC, and of course a validated status as well. Yes. Wonderful. I think this is a very, very good initiative started by Groww Mutual Fund.
And I'm very proud to say that this feature is driven by our commitment to excellence. So we aim to provide our customer and partners with the best possible experience. By streamlining the crucial task of KYC verification, we are trying to equip the mutual fund distributor to better serve and empower their clients, ensuring smoother and more secure KYC experience. So security part is very important.
Yeah, very true, very true. No, this is an excellent feature capability being reintroduced or remodified and reintroduced by Groww Mutual Fund. So with the Groww Mutual Fund, of course, it's a very, very large fintech firm. So how's the approach going to be? Is it going to be offline, online in your sales and distribution strategy, or will it be more phygital? What I mean to say, that you plan to open some more branches, etc. Could you just tell our viewers a bit more about that, please?
So that's a very, very good question. I think this question we keep on getting from a lot of our partners because the moment they hear this name, they feel we'll be primarily digital. But I'm happy to share with you that we are a physical, so to say. We'll have a physical model and we'll have a digital model. Digital is obviously something all the AMCs are trying to do. So Groww will be doing it. But we strongly believe that today, with our experience of running a large broking house and large distribution house, we think distributor, MFD, and other distributor will play a very, very important role in growing this business. And that's something we have learned over last 1 year, at least, once we started doing this business. So I think we'll have both, we'll mix of physical and digital. We want to strengthen our team on ground. So in that process, we are trying to now hire people on ground. We'll have a sales team. In the first phase, we want to target top 30 location, which contributes, let's say, 80% of industry AUM.
30 locations?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
First phase, which could happen over next, say, 6 months to 1 year.
Okay.
So we'll have our presence in some format. We might have some sales team. Branch is something obviously that could be next phase.
Yeah.
But our target is to have people first in all the top 30 location, followed by branch.
Sure.
Once we start growing our business. uh, if you look at the our experience at Groww, I think the nature of industry is such that we want to be present in the key market, because today, while we have a digital presence across the market, obviously once you have a digital platform, but we think that today when industry is growing at a fast pace, if you have right team who can go and help the MFD on ground to really take the advantage of the enabler that we are trying to create, that's where we'll be able to create real alpha
Right.
for the MFD. So that's what we're trying to do.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I'm very happy to hear that, presence in 30 locations, of course, at least with the sales team being present and, of course, later on being followed by branches, etc. Because this business does require a lot of hand holding, and a relationship being formed by through the distribution partners as well. So as far as, sorry, go ahead.
So one very interesting, point which I have learned in last 3 months. Every time, a lot of people when you used to meet, they used to kind of think that since Groww is a large digital platform, so they'll kind of do business directly, and they'll sell more of passive products, so and so forth. But when we start talking to them, and when we look at the large opportunity that there is in front of the partners, it's basically they are in kind of awestruck when they look at the opportunity that we talk about, because a lot of people still believe that digital is a kind of direct competition to MFD. But when we actually talk about the opportunity and how they can leverage this great opportunity, it's really it's eye opener for us.
That's true. That's very true and very, very rightly put across by you. So about the products, when you look at active funds and passive funds, so could you tell the viewers about, what kind of active funds you have right now? What are your thought processes in launching certain more active funds? And what also in terms of your plans for the passive funds as well?
So, Suren, I think we have so just to give you background, we acquired Indiabulls AMC, 2.5 years back. We
Yeah.
kind of bid for it, and the process took slightly long time. It was COVID. This happened in the month of May 23. So last year we finally got the final approval,
Yeah.
and then we took some time to build the team. So today we have got a fund management team on equity side with 7-8 members team. We have got 2-member debt team, fixed income team. We have got operation team. We have got compliance. All the teams are in place. So first thing we did over last 8-9 months, we built a strong team starting from fund management to operation to compliance, which are very, very important if you're trying to build a AMC business.
Of course.
And then we thought, while we'll have on ground team, but our idea of launching passive is something that we have started few months back. So in the month of September, we launched few passive funds, and we believe that passive will coexist along with active. We continue to launch all the active funds which are not there in our bouquet. So today we have 4 funds which are there with us, which we have inherited from our old partner, Indiabulls, large cap value fund, tax saver, and aggressive equity hybrid on equity side. And then we have got liquid fund, overnight fund, short-term fund, and dynamic bond fund on debt side. Apart from that, in last 4 months, last 4, 5, or 6 months, we have launched a few more NFOs, which were typically passive. So we launched total market index fund, we launched non-cyclical index fund, we launched small cap index, and one active fund we launched in the month of 4 months back was banking and financial services active fund. So we have added these 4 funds in last 6 to 8 months. I'm happy to share with you, while we still are kind of in the process of adding more team on ground, we have already crossed 5 lakh investors who are with Groww Mutual Fund.
5 lakh investors.
Yes.
That's an achievement. Wonderful. So this year, would we see some more launches on the product side?
Once we have on ground team in place, which we expect to not complete, but kind of have a decent team on ground, we'll start launching active product. And we also believe that while team is important, our fund management team should also be ready to offer the better experience to our customer, our investor. And hence, they are also help kind of hiring people on fund management side. So we have now 4 members on equity research team. They are trying to add another 3 to 4 members. And our fund management team strongly believes that before we launch any product, we should have right people on ground, because ultimately once we take investor money, we need to have right capability to go and create alpha for our investor.
Absolutely.
So we'll have 8 to 9 members team who will be in a position to track more than 400 stocks. That's our stated goal. And then probably for us to launch more products and reach out to our partners, will become much more kind of confidently you can offer more product to our partners. That's the thought.
No, that's wonderful. Build the entire infrastructure which already has been created, but
Yes.
spruce it further. And then very rightly said by you that active and passive funds, they kind of coexist. So the idea and the thought is for Groww Mutual Fund to run both together and offer to your distribution partners and hence to the investors.
Right.
So today, through this in conversation, what message, Manish, you would like to give for Groww Mutual Fund to the investors, to the distribution partners, as well as the advisors?
So when I look at Groww, my experience with Groww, it's been 3 months. And obviously prior to that, I was part of large AMC. I think when I look at industry, I think large AMC and smaller AMC both have some different strength and weaknesses. So for a large AMC, you'll have a different challenge. For a smaller AMC like us, we need to have a different kind of challenge. First, we need to build the right, on-ground team. We need to have right distribution team on ground. We should have right set of partners. One distinct advantage that I see at Groww is that we have a large customer base. We at Groww, I'm saying Groww Group, we have got more than 50 million customers who are on our platform in some way.
That's a big
One of
number.
the 50 million customer, which could be not, they all are not investor with us, but all I'm saying is they are on platform. They might not be active. That's a large base. Now we have created a strong brand trust with a set of customers who are new to industry. Okay. So the customer that we have at Groww, they are new to industry. We have created a strong brand recall with our customer. Now, if we have to convert that strong brand connection, we need to have right product and we need to have right people on the ground who can go and leverage that strength to offer product of Groww Mutual Fund.
True, true.
And that's where if our brand and coupled with digital enablers, if you can create that for our MFD, I think they'll be in a better position to capture the growth which is happening today in the industry. And that's the key area that we want to help our partners to grow. Because I think if you look at the industry number, it's very fascinating data, which I keep on talking, that till 19, we had at industry level, we had 2 crore investor. And in 24, that 2 became 4 point something, 4.25 crore. So it doubled. I strongly think from here on, in next 6 to 7 years, it will further double.
Absolutely.
A large influx of new customer who are coming to our industry. Are our MFD partners, are they ready to capture them? And can we at Groww Mutual Fund can help them to capture that growth?
Sure.
That's what we're trying to build.
And excellent. That's a very good thought process because yes, you're absolutely right. The industry is here to grow for sure. And Groww Mutual Fund is also here to grow for sure.
That's been our core. So we
Yes.
always, everyone in our team, they say we want to be growth partner for our partners.
Right.
That's
Wonderful.
been the core message.
Yes, absolutely. And I totally agree. And so thank you very much, Manish. It was great listening to the insights, as to how the thought process for Groww Mutual Fund is around the sales and distribution, the salespeople across the various locations, the product capabilities, etc. So we at Advisor Coach wish you, Manish, the very, very best and Groww Mutual Fund the very, very best for your growth plans going ahead. And thank you very much for joining in today in conversation by Advisor Coach Manish and taking out time from your schedule today.
Thank you, Suren. As I said in the beginning, it's my pleasure to be on your show. The kind of question that you have asked, I'm sure it will give a lot of insights to our partner when
Absolutely.
they hear because when I meet a lot of partners, they keep on saying, what's there from Groww? So just wanted to clarify a lot of things that we want to offer to our partners.
Absolutely,
Thank you for
absolutely.
giving us this opportunity and this platform. Look forward to meet you again. Thank you.
Pleasure, always. Thank you very much, Manish.